Massachusetts.
Duuuuvallll, Jacksonville, Florida. We're back tonight. First stop up, best pizza in Jacksonville, Carmine's Pie House. This place is amazing. By the way, everybody was jumping on me during the gas station pizza video about New York pizza being supreme and being a pizza snob. We had a bunch of people calling out Chicago pizza, but this place does every pizza, either New York thin or Chicago style. Tons of specialty pies. I'm not gonna go through them all with you guys. Got cheese curds to start off with. These are amazing, by the way. Amazing. And here it is. I forgot what it's called. I think a train wreck, but it's basically got everything in there, including pineapple. And Mary got artichoke on her pizza. By the way, this is equally amazing. Just a little bit of everything in there and some of the spice offset by the pineapple. I know people don't like pineapple in their pizza, but you are missing out. Oh my God, that was so good. On to the next destination. And we reached our next destination. Of course, Skate City. Just kidding. Next destination, 13th floor. We're back in Jacksonville, 13th floor. Tonight is the return of 13th floor's Christmas event, or rather their Krampus event. It is the Fright Before Christmas. We're back here paying guests. General admission tickets. We're not going to be able to film inside. There's no filming here. We'll be able to go through, give you our review of the experience, etc., and see what's happening outside with all the characters meandering. But safety first. The Grinch? I'm sure that's licensed. Festive music.
Please sing it.
It's an alien Krampus. Oh boy.
It's Krampus.
We're going in. Alright, so we're going to put our phone away for the rest of this journey. But they did decorate everything. You can see all the wreaths outside here. And Christmas. Well, I thought that was great.
I loved it.
I laughed through the whole thing. I mean, I got the shit scared out of me at least like 6 times.
Yeah, I got a couple times.
But there's so many bizarre characters that are in there.
Oh my God.
I'm sure they're licensed. But we could probably talk about like one of the greatest Christmas horror movies of all time.
Yes.
It's represented inside.
And represented really well.
Really well. Let's take a look at merch. Got a couple Krampus shirts up here. Got more generic 13th floor stuff. And more horror shirts. Next up for us is a little zombie jelly ball here. It's an upcharge, but I thought well worth it. Here we go. First person perspective. Oh, I shot him right in the eye. Off the head. Oh my God, I feel so guilty about doing this. I'm repeatedly shooting him in the eye. Oh my God. He's gonna be waiting for his car for me. Oh. Oh, he's back. Oh, off the head. I feel like this is an awful lot of bullets. Off the record. I'm out. Santa doesn't look so jolly.
cheap seats.
I'm on Krampus's list.
That's how I know you're naughty.
Going back in again. Krampus photo, take 3. What a sad, jolly song. Oh my goodness. And so, there may or may not have been gremlins in the house. Someone was eating past midnight. Gremlins, I tell you. Well, 13th, Santa's watching. He's always watching. My God, staring into your souls. Uh-oh. Aliens. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. We finally got our Krampus picture. All right, so we've seen everything that there is to see at 13th floor for Krampus. We used to come up here from the point that it opened. I think I came up here by myself the first year that it opened because it was a tag along for me to go here after going to Warehouse 31, which was located really
right down the road.
close by. Yeah, and 13th floor kind of knocked them out of the box. And I think that's what they've done in some other territories also. 13th floor is kind of all over the country. And they run some of the same type of themed haunts, but it's up to the local places to put their own spin and flavor on things. And some of them do Christmas or events, and some of them do like I was gonna say Halloween events. Everyone does Halloween events. They also do like Valentine's, or they also did like summertime stuff here once upon a time too. But so much of 13th floor, because it's in that one warehousey type building, they normally keep things static to the point of, like, if you're coming here multiple times a year for the different events, it kind of, you get to the point where you're like, okay, I've seen everything that there is to see, even though there's different characters that you may not have seen before. So this time around, we had not been here for 2 years. I looked in the calendar. It's surprising. So we wanted to get out here for Halloween this year, but we just didn't. And I always feel that 13th floor is kind of like, if you go to like a place like Netherworld, or these places, or the Darkness in St. Louis, these places that have massive animatronics and loaded with actors and stuff, like 13th floor to me is always kind of like on that precipice. It's like just about to kind of reach that, but always, kind of fall short either with actors and things like that. But this time around, especially for this being a Christmas haunt, it was packed with actors.
Yeah,
there were actors everywhere. And because we had a little bit of a gap in time from the last time we were here, things seemed genuinely new for us. We were rerouted in a bunch of different places and there's things that I remember from the times that we've gone through that we went backwards this time through, and everything, and some other elements that were missing, but things that it was just
there were new elements.
The story inside and the way the actors interacted with the environment was batshit bonkers. Like, there was a dumpster at one point that,
oh my God,
it had a trapdoor out the front, and somebody shot out the front of the thing, scared people, grabbed a bunch of things, and then went back inside, and then they were tearing through the thing.
Yeah, they were starting to throw clothes on the top and then grabbing them underneath while they, scared the crap out of you.
That was seriously amazing.
That was good.
The costumes that they put in, and all the set decoration and extra design for all the bulbs and lights and Christmassy type things, they're doing this event for this weekend. It's 2 days. And they put in more effort here for those 2 days that I've seen in most places that put on for in some places at least, that put on like an entire spooky season during Halloween. So props to them. They did do the one thing that I love about some smaller haunts and things too, is that they kind of get away with this because it's only one night, but they borrowed the characters that looked strikingly similar to those from the cult classic Gremlins, which was unbelievable. Because people have been clamoring for a Gremlins house at Halloween Horror Nights for years, and they basically pulled it off here. They had a guy that was dressed as the Flasher Gremlin, and the girl dancer, and some of the Gremlins, I mean, they were climbing the walls and stuff too.
Literally, they were climbing walls.
The Gremlins were everywhere. And when you weren't seeing Gremlins, we were back to Krampus And when you were seeing Krampus, there were elves and Frosty,
and candy canes.
Yeah, candy cane. There's literally a scary candy cane guy, and a gingerbread man that just looked like he was in an area with all kinds of like Christmas decorations for a
and
house.
He just
jumped out. Like, I literally got scared at least 6 times throughout that event tonight. It was really, really well done.
That was fun.
It warmed the cockles of my Christmas heart. Like the Grinch, who also was here, by the way.
Yeah, the Grinch was here.
You know, it made my heart grow 3 sizes bigger. So, anything else? You liked it?
No, I loved it.
Well, I'm going to be back here again for spooky season next year. So it's only 9 short months away. But for now, we're getting out of here. Thanks a lot for coming along. Oh, and by the way, the other thing I could say is, like, you know, we had a lot of mishaps trying to get our Krampus photo, and, you know, we got our photo. The Wi-Fi wasn't working well in the building, so we went through and took it like 3 times. But I will tell you, like, as far as embarrassing as it was for me, because I didn't even want to do it, the staff literally insisted. The staff is golden here.
Yes.
The folks that work in the ops,
They will
both
bend over
outside and
backwards.
the people working inside at the concessions or at the stand and everything, amazing people. Super nice. So, and now finally on that note, we're getting out of here. So thanks a lot for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. See you guys.
Huh?